Hey guys, it's me Christina, and I have a book review of Because of Low by Abbi Glines. This is the second book in the Sea Breeze series, and this one is my favorite so far. I gave the first one 5 stars, but I really loved this story, mostly because it involved one of my favorite characters from the first book, which is Marcus. And I really liked Marcus because I liked just the way he would talk and act and things. And he's moved back from his where he was going for college to because he has some family problems going on, and so he has a new roommate. He has moved in with a playboy mostly guy named Cage, and I loved all the new characters and the characters from the first book, which are Marcus's friends. I love his friends. They just make me laugh all the time. And there's also a new girl character named Willow or Lo. And Lo has had a really crappy life. Her and Cage grew up together, and Cage always tells people that he's gonna marry Lo one day, but he's always sleeping around with other women, and she doesn't see him that way. And yeah, so and Marcus's father had an affair with a person he worked with, and when I found out who the girl was, I was freaking out. And Lo doesn't have many people in her life that she really loves. Other than Cage and her niece Larissa, and her niece is adorable. And so when Marcus and Lo meet, it's kind of interesting because she's sobbing, and he thinks that it's just one of Cage's girls who's in love with him or something, and but no, it's his best friend. And from there it's just really odd. I loved the story, and I like to get to know Marcus a little more. And he's dealing with all his family problems, and Cage thinks he's just this rich boy, and Marcus likes Lo, and one night they're at this bar, and he's obviously hitting on her, but Lo doesn't think that he could ever go for someone like her. And then he ends up dancing with this girl named Jess, and I hated this girl so much because she always got in the way. Every time that Lo and Marcus would go together at this bar, Jess would be there, and she's Rock's cousin, and Rock is best friends with Marcus and Preston, and I cannot think of the other guy. Dwayne. And I love all those guys because they're so funny. And I think each of them do have a book in the series. I'm pretty sure book 4 involves Preston. And yeah, so I hated that girl Jess. So when Marcus and Lo first kiss, I was just that's adorable. Oh, and when Lo brings over her niece Larissa, she's just so cute, and she's the kid has been saying shit, and then Marcus is you should say something else, Skittles. I thought it was so cute. He's so good with kids, and there's this scene where he's on the couch with Larissa after she's working, and it was so cute. And when Cage finds out about Marcus and Lo, I thought he was literally going to kill Marcus, like, but no, he doesn't, because he thinks that once he's like done with Lo, that he'll just come back to him, and Lo is moved into Marcus's room, which I think is sweet, and he's like still sitting on the couch, and I'm just like they've made out, they've like done like hot and heavy stuff, and but he's still in the couch, and I still think that's very sweet, and because she's not ever had sex with a guy, and because she's not really trusting, and so on their first date, oh my god, Jess again, like with the freaking, and this time she's like trying to trick him with like dogs and stuff, and oh my god, and she just like runs, and he's like freaking out because he thinks that something happened to her, but nothing did, and like they like go back to like they were like dancing in one scene. Oh my god, it was so good. Wow, like oh my god. And there was like this scene on the couch, and oh my god, that was just really intense. Like I can't really talk about it because like it's wow. And when the big freaking reveal, okay, so Marcus goes to meet his father, and he's like screaming, and then Marcus gets really drunk, and Marcus and Lo and Cage had to bring Marcus into the house, and he's like apologizing to her, and he's like, I'm sorry, and she's like, I forgive you, and sometimes Marcus, I loved him, but he would be like an idiot at sometimes, like when he would dance with Jess, and like she's like, how would you like it if the roles were reversed? Like, no, like you have to like think. And then when we find out who the woman is, and it's freaking Lo's sister. That means Larissa is Amanda and Marcus's sister. And oh my freaking god, like I should have guessed because she's like blonde and she has dimples, but I did not see that coming. I was just like I screamed, and I like had to like put down my Kindle for a second because like I was like, what? And then when she goes to the house where they're living now, and to like confront them, and Marcus sees, and he thought that she knew the entire time, and he freaked out, and like they broke up, and I was like devastated. And then when Marcus found out that she didn't know, he goes to her, and she's like, I can't do it anymore, and then Cage is like to Lo, you love him, and like he loves you, and like you guys just need to like get back together. And like so Marcus texts, like when they're at the pool with Larissa, he like whispers in her ear that he loves her, and he gave her like this t-shirt because she likes to collect vintage like concert t-shirts, and oh my god, it was so cute, like it was sweet. And like, and then he texts her uh to no, she texts him to meet her at the apartment, and she's like, I love you, and then they start kissing and doing other stuff, and it was so cute. And then she moves out, and she moves with Marcus, and it's very cute. Like, I loved it. I gave it 5 out of 5 stars. I love this series so much. Like, I love it so much. And I'm pretty sure I'll finish this series this month. I'm on the third one, which is While It Lasts, I think. And then I got her other series at the library. I put the first two on hold, which is Fallen Too Far and Never Too Far, and I'll get the third one after. And that's like part of the Rosemary Beach series, and I'm excited to start that one too. I love her writing. It's just like so addicting. But I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys next time. Happy reading. Bye, guys.